Let's see here. Okay. Don't want to play that. Hold on. I know you live every day like it's your last. Please slow down, 'cause life can move faster than your wild heart can catch. When you can't see the truth you surround, follow the light that speaks through your soul. Chaos has turned your white clouds to dark gray, and you taste the tears and the rain. And I know you have all the strength to find your way as you teach the world to be brave. Follow the light that speaks through your eyes, even stronger every time that you cry. Your eyes, even stronger every time that you cry. I know you're true. And that was Wild Heart from the Free Music Archive by Brian Mathis. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that. Anyway, hello by there. Brian. Yep, just making sure you can hear me. Okay, good. Anyway, I want to get back to this, but first off, hello there again. Welcome to EBCV TV Radio, November the 10th, 2024. We can see. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah. Today I want to talk about what I was trying to talk about this morning on my Facebook Live. I the other day and the other day too, like supposedly, I've been watching the lead up to Paul versus Tyson called Countdown. Paul versus Tyson.
as usual. And do you love this background? Just making sure you love this background. And like I said, it has been a long while since Netflix was worth it. Remember that, people. Netflix is worth it. And it's been a long while. Last time Netflix was worth it, they were still showing dirty 1980 films on there. And now they don't do that anymore. Especially one with Scott Baio. I forget what the name was. But anyway, and this year they have improved again with this series. Probably because it's actually in 4K. Maybe that's why. Keep up the good work, and I put hashtag boxing because this is a boxing event leading up to a boxing event for sure. And also, I was watching How Did We Get Here, and I tell you how we got here. Probably Jake Paul challenged, what was it, Mike Tyson. And I also think how else they got there is we reflect, see it says Paul and Tyson reflect on their unique paths into boxing and get real about what's on the line. I tell you what's on the line. If Mike Tyson loses, which I know Mike Tyson will win, it's going to damage his reputation. But if Jake Paul wins, I don't know. It will damage his reputation. So I don't really know what's going to happen. But then again, Jake Paul has a bad reputation about a lot of things, especially being Logan Paul's brother. And I don't want to promote Jake Paul, but he is training from the looks of it, from this video. So I think this is going to be a good matchup, if we're being honest. Yeah. And then on the second episode, which I watched yesterday, apparently now I know why that the fight, got postponed. It was because Mike Tyson had a health scare, which is sad. But they're still gonna fight. Don't worry. It was just postponed, which is good. Which is good that they postponed it because you know maybe it's for the better that they didn't have it in July, especially where it was in Texas, or whenever the fight was supposed to be. But anyway, can't wait for episode 3. You know, this countdown to Paul versus Tyson. Also, I want to give a shout out to a song here, but I can't play it. It's called We Used to Vacation by the Cold War Kids. If you want to look it up, which I know I can't play it on here anymore, I can't, but if you want to look that up, it's under Robbers and Cowards by the Cold War Kids. And from 2007. Got 12 songs on there. Just let me know if you like We Used to Vacation. Okay? I used to vacation too. I still do vacation. I still like amusement parks as of this moment. Except for the very tall roller coasters, those scare me. And the faster ones. I'm more of a classic guy. Because, well, I like the Big Dipper at Cannon Park. What's this? You gotta be kidding me. Who posted that? Anyway, tomorrow is Veterans Day, I think. But so I salute to you. You know, there you have it. Okay, but Till then, let's look up other holidays for today. Well, first, let's say tomorrow's Veterans Day, but what is today, Bailey? I'm getting to it real quick. Today is Sesame Street Day. Out of all the things, people, it's Sesame Street Day. It's also National Vanilla Cupcake Day. Which that's weird, you know. I thought National Vanilla Cupcake Day would be in April or something. Because that would be refreshing in April, I think. Area Code Day. 304s 681 FU. I live on 666 Zoo Lane. Let's see what else it is. Marine Corps birthday. Let's see what else. International Tongue Twister Day. Okay, good. Okay. Let's see what else I can find here. That's funny, yeah. Doodlebot's got a Red Bull. I don't remember this episode of SpongeBob. Do you? I don't remember. This is how I walk around the gas station with my Red Bull. Me, ointment, that. That's what he sounds like though too. Doodlebob on there's wild. There was a YTP video of Doodlebob, and he was being a Squidward, but also saying random stuff. It was so funny, and then Patrick was saying, and he's beating the shit out of him. That's what Patrick sounds like too, to me, on SpongeBob. Yeah. It ends with us, huh? No, it ends with me dying. It ends when I die. That will be my end, by the way, people. To some extent, you know. Bull. I know life is bullshit, but guess what? We gotta live with it. And life is unfair, you know. Land auction. Funny. Hey, look, it's the apple barn and cider mill. I need to find a YouTube video. Hold on a minute. Because sooner or later I'm going to run out of Facebook looking up or not finding good. The death of Howard Finkel. They tried to hide it. What did they try to hide? Oh, hold on a minute.
Google cheat code, this Chrome extension.
Tomorrow is Veterans Day, the most important national holiday, at least to me. It is where we honor all of our veterans. And on this video, you're going to be experiencing every single food from...
That's interesting. That's not a food right there. That is cigarettes right there.
Different wars. Some of the things that I was able to get my hands on is over 100 years old. And yep, we're going to be trying that too. But some of the things that I was able to get my hands on is over 100.
Oh, never mind.
Years old. And yep, we're gonna be trying that too. But most importantly, thank you to all the veterans for everything you do. And this is David.
Yeah.
He has been working with me for a while. He's a veteran. You're gonna be joining me with this video, and most importantly, thank you for your service, David.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Also, I just want to thank my fellow brothers and sisters in arms for your service. Thank you for what you do.
Thanks to all you veterans. You guys fight for the things that we get to enjoy today.
And we're gonna start off with the war for our independence.
Why is there a candle and soap?
Exactly.
The Revolutionary War, it all started in 1775, and that's because the colonies did not agree with taxation from the British, so we fought for our independence. During that period, this is what they ate. It wasn't much. Usually they just
Oh, wasn't much. Okay, that makes sense.
give you a
Don't
bag
think you
like
would
this.
eat much
Inside they
during
had some
wartime
flour, a piece of
anyway.
bread, coffee to keep you awake, and since that wasn't much, they would often scavenge for their own food, including vegetables if available. But they also
Okay.
gave you some salt, a soap and a candle, and a pound of meat. Now with the flour, soldiers would get really creative, and the easiest thing to do was this, hardtack, which is a small cracker that is simple to
Hardtack,
make, and it preserved well. For that, you would just combine flour, salt, and water, mix it up until you have some type of a dough. They usually would cook it on a hot rock, and in the end, you're left with this, hardtack. But the real
Hardtack,
key was the
okay.
meat. They provided
That's
you
what
with
hardtack is. Okay.
1 pound of meat, and to cook
Hardtack.
it, they didn't have anything else but live fire. Usually it was done on a stick, just like this. And even though the meats would often vary, this is the food that fueled our independence.
Pretty basic, you know? It is what you would expect.
I guess you gotta wash it down with some coffee.
Not that bad.
Not the bad.
Everybody
Look,
knows
it's
so.
something that will fuel your belly, but I think things are gonna get even more wild than this. And of course, don't forget your soap, my bro. Take a bite.
You.
I regret that.
I was kidding. Let's jump on to the next one.
That's fun.
A simple explanation is that the Civil War was fought over the moral issues of slavery. It was one of the darkest time in our nation, and the food did not change much during that period. They still had similar things as previous wars. Very simple, as minimalistic as it gets, because very often they would not have enough. This is what they would get on their best case scenario. As often they will hunt for small critters or
sad.
anything that they can find. It wouldn't usually be a big steak like this.
Yeah, they would actually go out and kind of scavenge for things that
Oh,
if
let
they'd
me
be low on.
Make sure you can hear this.
Anything that they can find. It wouldn't usually be a big steak like this.
Yeah, they would actually go out and kind of scavenge for things that
Oh,
if
let
they'd
me
be low on,
Make sure you can hear this.
think that-
Okay, you can hear me.
you know, their own rations.
You got what you get, you don't get upset. There's nothing wrong with this one here, everybody. However, next one is about to get real weird. We are now ready for World War I, where things got a little bit crazy.
World War I started in 1914, and even though there was a lot of different factors that contributed to the war, the main one was the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
Which I learned in school and not my dad. Apparently, I guess a long time ago they didn't teach this until here recently.
Of Austrian-Hungary by a Serbian nationalist. For this ration, this is what they had.
Wait, what
Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
World
Say that
War
again,
I,
or
where
I
things
want to
got a
hear
little
that
bit
one more
crazy.
time.
World War I started in 1914, and even though there was a lot of different factors that contributed to the war, the main one was the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austrian-Hungary by a Serbian nationalist. For this ration, this is what they had. Some might look familiar to you, others not so much. What do you think, David?
Well, this was the first time that the U.S. fought a war overseas, so we're still trying to figure out our supply chain, and it shows.
Especially these two. These are 100% original from the period. To be specific, 107 years old. Now, if you are like me, you're probably asking, what is pemmican? Well, let me explain. It is a unique treat made out of raisin, peanuts, evaporated apples, sugar, oil, and vanilla extract. As I carefully open up this
I
package,
thought it was tobacco snuff.
this
Because
is
that's
what
what
it
it
looks
looks like.
The first thing that hits me is the smell. The can made it smell metallic. It is powerful. But there was one other thing with it.
Ew.
This is how the hardtack came, which this can is over 100 years old, the original. And even though I'm not quite sure how they used to open it back then, a knife seemed to do the work just fine. And when I opened it up, I was quite surprised what I got inside. The crackers were very well preserved, but I'll be honest with you, removing them from the container was not that easy. But once I was able to get them out, they are extremely dry, powdery, but the thing that was most impressive was the smell. It was 100% metallic. It seems like it was no longer a cracker and just a piece of metal. So this was their emergency ration because their everyday meal included sardines, coffee, sugar, and cigarettes.
I'm glad this one comes with cigarettes because it's looking like I'm gonna need one after that.
Isn't that crazy? They give you cigarettes in World War One, huh? World War One. Cheers.
Gonna happen
Cheers.
now these days.
This cracker.
But then again, I think the cigarettes back then
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that one for
didn't
me.
have as
David,
many
you're right.
chemicals as today.
I would have a tough time.
I can't believe you guys don't
Had
like
to check
sardines.
on
I
that,
love sardines.
I think I would rather eat just the cracker than the cracker with the sardine on top.
Now it's time for World War II.
In 1939 was the beginning of World War II, and it mainly happened because Germany invaded Poland, so Britain and France declared war on Germany. We joined it in 1941, right after the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, and here's what they ate. Everything came inside here, a nice compact can, because by this time the US military figured it out. This is 100% original, straight from World War II. Opening this gives chills up my spine. It is something that should be respected as it is a part of our history. However, inside the story was a little bit different. When I pop up the lid, I was even more impressed, as everything was neatly packed, but most importantly, preserved. Take a look at this candy. It is 85 years old, and on the sugar cube you can still see the graphic. This is the instant coffee. They definitely wanted to make sure that you had your sugar. And on the bottom, we got some biscuits. And check out how it's still nicely preserved. But just from the smell, it is no longer edible. Let's check out the coffee. As soon as I pop up the lid, even though this is instant coffee, it smelled more like a barn. Kind of like what comes out of the horse. But nevertheless, I went ahead and poured it on some water, mixed the whole thing up, opened up the sugar cube, and dropped the whole thing in there. Now that's a nice drink, even though it smelled like something else. And the butterscotch candy, even though the wrapper is quite brittle, it is nicely preserved. Goes to show you, everybody, sugars will always be there. We all know we got sugar craving. Now, unfortunately, this one is no longer edible, but we were able to get our hands on a replica, which we can eat. I mean, take a look at this one. Made exactly how it was back then, even with special instructions. Now, when I opened it up, surprisingly, it was fully covered with wax. What do you think, David?
Now the wax was actually in there to preserve all the food contents and waterproof the whole package.
Opening up this thing is quite interesting, as everything is individually packed, and this is what came inside. We got some biscuits, they also have a seasoning package, a few napkins, and of course I gotta go in for the chocolate bar first. I cannot wait to see how this one is gonna taste, because they also give you this to go along with your biscuits, deviled ham. And in order to have a true experience, since this one is a replica, it's 100% edible, but not into the most prized item. Yep, they gave you some cigarettes.
One thing I find interesting about the cigarettes is that when the Germans would capture American soldiers, they'd always take the cigarettes off of them because they always said, American tobacco is better than German.
But the question is, how was the experience of eating this ration?
This is a very important time in our history. So.
That's correct. Okay, so let's do it. Let's dig in. Okay.
Man, when they say hardtack, they mean it.
It is a hard tack, but the ham makes it a little bit more
Palatable.
interesting.
I actually really like the ham. It's salty, it's nice, it's ham-ish. It's good. This is what I really want to try here.
You want to try the candy?
This is a World War II candy?
Jesus.
Oh my God! Is that
Tell the entire enemy force where we're at.
Oh my God, that's some hard candy.
Not bad.
Cheers.
Something sweet after something savory. And nothing wrong with that. Nice little dessert.
I really like that candy. It's like a butterscotch.
Now to the Korean War. Wow, this is good. I like this one.
It all began on June 25, 1950, when North Korea invaded South Korea, and our main goal was to stop the spread of communism. And this was their ration, the grandfather of the MRE, the MCI. This one is 74 years old. After opening up the package, this is what we got inside. Meatballs with beans, cracker with cheese spread, a pecan roll, an accessory package, which had some interesting things. When I opened it up, some things were usual, like this powder creamer, napkins, but check it out. They gave you some cigarettes, and these are not like the cigarettes you've seen today. More on that later, because they also gave you some matches, salt, instant coffee, sugar, and chewing gum. Throughout this video, I want you to pay attention
See,
what's
I
gonna
told
happen
you
to
the
the chewing
cigarettes would
gums.
be
It's quite
different.
interesting how the military
Maybe,
thinks
I
of them.
don't know.
Again, this one is 74 years old. They also give you a can opener. The first thing I wanted to see was the main course. And listen to what happens when I
Still,
open the can.
cigarettes are bad.
Nice
Even back
hiss.
then,
Shout
I
out to
think
Steve,
they were
1989 MRE Info.
'Cause you're
I reached out to him, but
smoking
unfortunately, he
some
never replied. And when I finally got
going
the
to
can
your
open,
lungs.
check it out. It is nicely preserved. It was one of the things the soldiers ate during the Korean War. But that wasn't it. We also have this, the cracker and cheese spread. And just like the previous one, check it out. Those crackers are nicely preserved. It looks similar to the ones we have nowadays. The cheese spread is located all the way on the bottom. I mean, take a look at it. Why did the can puff up like this? But nevertheless, I went ahead and opened it up. And just listen. I think that's a sign that it is 74 years old. Another thing that I immediately noticed was the smell. It is hard to describe. You can clearly see
That's
that the
not
fat
looking
separated from
good.
the solid. And it was clear to me that this one was unedible. So maybe the pecan roll was going to be better. But when I opened up the can, I was out of luck. For dessert, this is what they gave the soldier. Now the cigarettes are quite different than what we have nowadays. And that's because of one element. There is no filter. They want to make sure that you feel that tobacco flavor. And surprisingly, they still smelled like a regular cigarette. But I was able to get my hands on another ration. This one is also
Okay, so they
74
didn't
years
have a
old. And some of the
filter,
contents are
okay.
similar. Inside of the accessory pack had things that the other one didn't. Like this, some fire starters. Of course, they had the normal stuff as well. But check out this one. Water purification tablets. They wanted to make sure that you didn't get dysentery. They also give
A lot of folks call Myrtle Beach the beach. Why? Well, they can tell you them.
you a fruit jelly bar, and of course, some gum and more cigarettes. Check out the fire starter. You just gotta ignite it with your matches and that's it. But most importantly, the gum. When I opened it up, oh boy, I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was gonna be well preserved. Obviously, that was not the case. For the crackers, when I started opening it, no hiss. And as soon as I popped it open, it is extremely well preserved. I totally understand why this is one of the most used items. I mean, take a look at it. This cracker is 74 years old. It makes sense. And on the bottom, they got you covered with some chocolate powder. The cookies and crackers were not promising because when I opened it up, check it out. The cookie itself was completely destroyed. But as you can see on the bottom, those crackers will last any war. But these are the foods of the Korean War.
So far, none of them have scared me, but this one has because it is 100% authentic. And when I opened this can over here, how do you describe that, David?
It was hissing at us.
Exactly. Would you like to smell it, sir?
Oh, that smells horrible.
But I think that it's so interesting, the history behind this food, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, I don't believe any of it is edible, and we should not eat it for safety-wise.
I think I'm gonna try a cracker anyway.
You want to try a cracker? Are you serious?
Like, if it was safe enough for them, I'm in the trenches with them.
I'll do it with you, brother. What year is this from?
1950.
You're telling me this is a 70-year-old cracker?
Just about.
Oh, man, you're good in math.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. It's very dry.
Extremely, huh?
It is very salty as well.
Oh my God.
Straight up salt?
It gets drier the more you chew it,
Yeah, it somehow only gets drier.
but actually not bad on taste.
Yeah, you're on your own with that one, bud.
Let's jump on to the Vietnam War.
This cracker is older than my mom.
Your mom tastes good?
No. Bro, what the f?
Next up, the Vietnam War. It all started in 1955, again to stop the spread of communism. The food got a huge upgrade during this period. Inside of this, there's something we have not seen before. This is what was inside. We got our main course, which is scalloped potatoes with pork, an accessory pack, sugar, coffee, matches, more coffee, cocoa beverage, not one, but 2 chocolates. That's it. I want to start this one with the main course, and that's because it is the first time that they're using dehydrated food. When I opened it up, it smelled wonderful, like it was just freshly made. To bring it back to life, all you gotta do is add in hot water, mix it up into the consistency you're happy with, and you are left with this. Now it might not look like much, but believe me when I tell you, it smells wonderful. Seriously. 10 out of 10 will highly recommend. And check out for dessert. They don't give you 1, but 2 of these chocolates. Definitely a plus on my book. And of course, the cocoa beverage powder. You can always count with this one inside of your MRE.
This is really saying something, but this looks the least appetizing.
Really, I think it's gonna be great because it smells fantastic to me.
It does smell good. There's a nice waft here.
Smelled great when we were cooking it, so.
It smells good. All right, you guys ready to try?
Is this also authentic?
Yeah,
Authentic.
100% now. Now this one is still safe to eat, so we're gonna dig in. Let's go. Let's give it a go. Cheers.
Cheers.
You know?
The flavor isn't bad, but the consistency, it's soft and mushy, but there's like
The flavor is not bad,
there's
and it's
meat in there.
yeah, the flavor is not bad, and it is full of calories, which what you need when you're in the middle of the war. You know, what do you think, David?
I think even when I served, I've had worse MREs than that.
Really?
So that's a hard yes for me.
Yeah, this one is not bad, everybody. Not bad at all.
This candy tastes more like soap than the soap.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd imagine so.
Next, the Gulf War, which happened between 1990 and 1991. Also known as Operation Desert Storm, Iraq invaded the country of Kuwait, mainly because of oil. But the United Nations Security Council demanded Saddam Hussein to withdraw. He declined, so we had to take action. And for that war, this was the MRE, straight from the 1990s. But after opening everything up, here's what they got inside. An accessory packet, some gum, matches, cream, salt, powdered beef soup, sugar, instant coffee, candy, and napkins. I'm not quite sure what type of chemical it was put, or if there was any, but it smelled like it was already used. And not to wipe your nose, but it didn't stop there, because the next thing I opened it up, check it out. It was the crackers. Even though it seemed nicely preserved, you gotta thank me you can't smell this. Not the best. The grape jelly, on the other hand, was totally fine. It almost seemed like I just bought it right now. But the cracker was just horrendous. Now the Frankfurters, I'm not quite sure why they decided to put it on this packaging. Because check it out. After opening up the package, they actually look pretty decent. Looks like it was nicely preserved. And even though the smell was not the best, it seemed fine. But when I jumped onto the main course, things were completely different. Take a look at it.
Google, this thing is about as old as I am. That does not look right. I've had beans and MREs before, but this looks like what you'd find in a porta potty.
I couldn't agree more. Same goes for the cocoa powder drink. Things are just not right with this one. But nevertheless, they also had instant coffee, and it was exactly what they ate on the Gulf War.
Now, out of all of these food here, which one looks most interesting for you?
Probably the crackers, man.
Wow.
That's at least the one I would eat because this all looks not very good.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you guys, since when it's safe to eat, we will definitely give it a try, but this one is definitely not safe to eat.
It's like a small hot dog,
You
but a
shouldn't
big
even be
Vienna
smelling it.
It smells like a Vienna sausage.
It does, it is. Yeah. Are you gonna eat it, David?
Yeah, not after smelling it.
But now let's jump on to the global war on terror.
That's my time.
Most of us remember what started this war. It was a military campaign led by the United States in response to the 9/11 attacks, which happened in 2001. This war mainly took place in Afghanistan and Iraq. And this is where David served, and here's what they ate.
I actually served in RC South Afghanistan from 2013 to 2014. I served with the 1st Cavalry Division, 2nd Brigade. Trust me, I'm very familiar with these MREs. Let's see what's inside.
According to David and many other soldiers, this is the most prized. They call it the Chili Mac. And I thought that they would carry this around just like this. David put me on check real quick, as they did something that is called field stripping. That makes sense, because they want to save as much space as possible, and of course carry the least amount of weight they can. Inside it came with the main course, cookie, snack bread, cocoa beverage, jalapeno cheese spread, Tootsie Rolls, an accessory pack, and a heating element. Opening up the cookie, I'll be honest with you, it smelled kind of funky, but in all honesty, it looked like it was still edible. Next up, the Tootsie Rolls. These look just fine. I mean, take a look at it, and we all know what a Tootsie Roll tastes like. Next up, the accessory pack. Inside they had matches, sugar and a moist towelette, napkins, red pepper flakes, an instant coffee, powder creamer, and 2 gums. Let's start with the snack first. As soon as I opened it up, whoa, the smell hit me right away. I mean, take a look at it. There is absolutely no reason for this shape. Maybe to resemble bread. This thing is dense with an awful smell. But to make up for it, they have this, the jalapeno cheese spread. Now the trick was to get it just right. And for that, they usually use the heating element, which heats the cheese up. But as soon as I opened it up, take a look. I was not expecting it to look like this. You can clearly see it doesn't look that appetizing. David, is this right?
Back when it was still good, it looked a lot like Cheese Whiz, not whatever this is.
Well, that makes sense because this looks completely unedible. And take a look at the bread. This is not bread. The smell is just a no-no. But if there was one thing that got my hopes up was this: instant coffee. We all love instant coffee, right? But as soon as I laid it down, take a look. It is moldy. I had no idea that mold can actually grow inside. It seems like this MRE is no good. David, would you drink it?
Look, one of us would have probably bet each other to drink this, and $10 is $10.
Well, just maybe this is gonna save the day, because as you already know, the most prized item inside of this container. But after opening it up and putting it in the container, oh boy, that does not look that appetizing. Maybe that's one of the reasons they did not give you a plate. I mean, take a look at it. David, does this look familiar?
Yeah, it definitely doesn't look right. Instead of looking like the chili mac that I love, this looks like something I'd give to my dog.
But just maybe this might save the MRE. The instant chocolate milk. Check out how it starts looking like milk on the bottom first. But as soon as you mix it, the smell just punches you in the face. Somewhere, somehow, this MRE went south.
Looks familiar, huh, David?
Much too.
Now, as you guys saw it there, that coffee is a little sus, and so is everything else, everybody. It's kind of moldy, Leo.
Moldy coffee?
Unfortunately, it's unedible, and it's already past its prime, let's say. But what did you look forward to the most over here?
Honestly, I was really looking forward to that chili mac. Not now with the way it looks, but I've seen grown men fight over this MRE before.
Really?
Yeah, it was that serious.
I'm still surprised because I didn't even know coffee could get moldy.
Yeah, well, there, now you know. The more you know. David, what was your best trade-in ever?
I have traded my chili mac MRE for someone to do my fire watch.
I'm talking about trade for food, David, not for service.
No, we trade for anything.
That's crazy. Now, let's jump on to the next one.
It's now time for the current MRE. I was able to get my hands on this one. Beef strip with tomato sauce. However, there are several different other availables. The one that is most prized is the pizza MRE. Since I didn't get my hands on that one, check out what this one has inside. It comes with bread, jam, smoothie, chocolate, pudding, peanut butter, accessory pack, a heater, and of course the main course. The most interesting thing for me is this. They give you a container to prepare the whole thing. There is also instructions, and it's quite simple. Rip off the top, add a tiny bit of water, making sure not to overfill it, place your food in there, close it up, and let it sit on a rock. But let's check out what happens in the end. This thing got really hot, and after opening it up, check it out. This is the beef and tomato sauce MRE, the main course. But that's not it, as here we got what the military call bread. After opening it up, check it out. It looks like a cracker. It is quite compressed, dense, and dry. But to make up for it, they give you peanut butter and jelly, which is a good thing. And I don't know if you're like me. I like equal parts of peanut butter and...
I'm liking this video. I don't know about you. It's alright except for some of the food here. Some of it, you know, I'm liking this video because it showed what I talked about cigarettes from the past. That's what I like about it. I'm going to share this video to Facebook because I can. And remember, people, this video is by, who was it again? I know it's Google Foods, but I'm just making sure how you spell it out. Okay. Google Foods. It is a nice video. And it is a wonderful, hold on a minute. It is a nice video, but let me see here how long it is. A nice 25-minute and 22-second video. Okay, a nice 25-minute and 22-second video. Okay, there we go. Even though we haven't watched it all.
Jelly on my toast, if we can call that a toast. Seems like a nice sweet treat. However, this thing is as dry as the Sahara Desert. The military knows this, so they go ahead and give you a smoothie for it. You tear the package open and just like Tang, add some water. Mix it all up and that's it. To add in even more calories, they give you this protein pudding. It's something sweet, and if you ever had a protein bar, you know exactly what this tastes like. But maybe the star of the show would be this, M&M's. And David's got something to say.
These M&Ms and the MREs are like gold. You can trade it for other MRE pieces, or you can even trade it for services.
Now that is a very valuable item. Who would have thought? Next up, they give you some accessories, which comes with a lot of different things. We got some chewing gum, a moist towelette, a book of matches, and some napkins. However, they didn't use this to clean their mouth. David?
Look, in times of emergency, you gotta use what you got to wipe your butt.
And of course, to add even more flavor, a tiny bit of salt. Now the question is, are current MREs delicious? Well, let's find out.
You can get some favors done for those.
This has to be worth a lot, everybody, huh?
And the longer you're out in the field, the more those are worth. A pack of M&Ms will get you a long way in the field.
Oh man, I truly understand that.
This PB&J is calling my name. At the start of this video, I saw things I had never seen before, and now seeing a pack of M&Ms, some PB&J, like familiar things just show how crazy the history of this.
I know, it's absolutely insane what we've been through today. Yeah, this one about to be real good, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh. Oh, damn, that's good.
Yeah, I'd eat the hell out of that.
This one's good, huh?
No, this one's my favorite one by far, honestly. The meat is delicious, the sauce is nice, and I love washing it down with some PB&J. Although this MRE bread is not my favorite type, but it's good.
What are you doing?
A little shepherd here.
I would trade this right here for that, but you took it all, that's fine. But here's the deal, David. I got a surprise for the next one.
Oh, yeah?
The next one is even more special than this one.
You have an experimental MRE?
Yeah. And here we have our finale, what I think all of our servicemen and women deserves, huh?
Dang.
And this is for you, David. That's 100% yours. Me and you, we're just gonna watch.
Hey, you guys sit there and watch and eat. This is mine.
Thank you, everybody, for your service. Happy Veterans Day tomorrow. Make sure you thank a veteran, but most importantly, can we dig in here? So as we're trying this, David, which one stuck out the most for you out of all of those?
You know, the new ones look really cool. But I got that kind of nostalgia for my GWAT days.
Which one stood out the most for you, Leo? Which one were the one that you're gonna remember for the rest of your life?
That soap. That first one.
To all of our veterans, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
It's just a little bit better than an MRE.
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I don't even know how to describe this. That is so good.
It's the end of the video.
End of the video. Never mind. No description needed. This tastes good. That's all you guys got to know.
This was a really nice meal, and I really enjoyed being able to eat this. I do want to take a moment for the guys that can eat this, especially two guys that I served with, Lieutenant Jason Togi and Specialist Andrew Sipple. Thank you for your ultimate sacrifice. This video is dedicated to you.
Thank you again for all the servicemen and women out there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you learned something new, because I definitely did. And a huge thanks to Casey from MREmountain.com. This video would not be possible without his help. His info will be on the description down below. Even though some things were not edible, this is an experience I will never forget. Thank you, David. For both things, for serving and being here.
Hey, thank you for the steak. It's delicious.
There you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below which MREs stand out the most for you. I love to know. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Hey, Nurtec ODT can help treat and prevent migraine attacks. Yeah. Nurtec ODT can help treat and prevent migraine attacks. Help treat and prevent all-in-one medication. Talk to your doctor about Nurtec ODT. Nurtec ODT orally disintegrating tablets is a prescription medicine for adults that is used for the treatment of migraine attacks with or without aura and the preventive treatment of episodic migraine. So if you get migraine attacks, you can take Nurtec ODT to treat migraine attacks at the first sign of a migraine. Or you can take Nurtec ODT every other day to help prevent them. Get back to living, not living through migraine pain. Now let's take a moment to relax.
Embrace the chilly days with a chance at winning.
Yeah, I wish I was on that show, but I'm not gonna.
cold hard cash.
A trip to your local Ohio Lottery retailer for your favorite Cash Explosion scratch-offs is where the journey begins.
But how does it continue? Well, that's in the hands of the player. A CE ticket can steer you in the right direction to winning.
Instant cash or an entry into an upcoming contestant drawing is possible with every CE ticket.
And for tonight's lucky individuals, their adventure has landed them in front of the lights, camera, and now it's time to start the action. Tonight's contestants came from towns across Ohio. Please welcome David from Westerville, Jason B. from Dayton, Alexis from Atwater, Vanessa from Cincinnati,
Dennis W. from Rittman, Jason S. from Carrollton, V. from Columbus, Dennis M. from Cleveland, and this week's returning champion, Don Hazlitt from Mason. The featured scratch-off for this week's Ohio Lottery ticket jackpot is $150,000 blast. If a player finds this feature tonight, they'll get to test their luck with $1,000 worth of these scratch-offs.
It is the best part of every weekend. Cash Explosion, people winning money. Isn't this so exciting?
This is great.
I think it's ready to get started. Right now, let's bring David down to the spotlight. Hi, David. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Who did you bring to join you?
It's my wife, Corey.
Hi, Corey. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Now, this is your second time on the show.
Yes.
When were you on the first time?
18.
Back in 2018.
Yep.
How does it feel to be back?
Great. It's been a while.
Yeah. Ready to win big? Do you have plans for your winnings?
More tickets, buy her a mower.
You're buying her a mower. Okay. That sounds like a great gift for you, right?
It is.
Awesome. All right, David. Well, I haven't heard that one before, but I like it. Let me open up your board. Pick your three numbers. 9, 18, and 23. How do you start your game? What's behind 9? $2,100.
All right, behind the 18.
Double, triple, double.
2,500.
And what's behind 23?
On triple.
$3,500. David, you just won $8,100. Congratulations. Next up to win is Jason B. Come join us in the spotlight. Hi, Jason. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Who did you bring to join you in these matching shirts?
My dad and my brother.
Hi, thanks for being here. Love it. Let's get rich. Love that. Have you been playing this game for a while?
10 years.
10 years. How's it feel to finally be here?
Good.
Yeah. You'll find out after you win the money, right? Do you have plans for your winnings?
Pay bills.
All right. Listen, I think a lot of us would love to do that with some money that we win from the lotteries, and this is your moment. 1, 12, 18. How do you start your game? What's behind 1? $2,000.
Okay, how about 12? Bonus! Trip to the Ohio Lottery win station. All right, there's 16 of the top Ohio Lottery games. You're gonna pick one of those and win whatever cash is behind it. Some advice? What are you thinking?
I'm going with the bingo times 50.
Bingo times 50. All right, we're gonna drop that down. You're about to win between $10,000 and $50,000. Shout out to our retailer of the week, Highland Food Mart in Richmond Heights. Here it comes. What are we scratching? $10,000, Jason. Congratulations. Enjoy that money. What are you gonna do with that? I know you said bills.
That right there gets me started.
I love it. All right, we'll drop that down to your take-home total and then go back to the 12. What else is behind the 12? $2,800.
And what's behind 18? $2,300. That's $7,100 in gameplay plus that $10,000 bonus. And right now you're in our cash challenge zone. Congratulations.
All right, we've already had a trip to the win station. Let's see if we can do that some more. It'll happen after this break. Don't go away.
Bonus, there it is.
$25,000. The Cash Explosion experience is about having fun and winning big. $50,000. $2 weeks in a row! But the party begins with the contestants' friends and family.
As the biggest cheerleaders in the studio, they're not only loud, but they find creative ways to show their support.
Whether it's words of encouragement, inside jokes. I feel bad for you because there's nobody here to support you.
I know.
Or team shirts.
That is an amazing sign. Their creativity never disappoints.
The sign is amazing. That's really well done.
Hello, America! Keep it coming.
Welcome back to Cash Explosion. We're going to keep the winning going with Alexis. Come take the spotlight.
Hi, Alexis. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Who did you bring to join you?
This is my sister-in-law, Steph.
Hi, Steph. Thanks for being here. It looks like you got some people in the audience, too, rooting for you.
Yep.
And so tell us a little bit, because you guys have like scratch parties. Is that what I heard? That's not what it sounds like.
That sounds disgusting.
I want tickets.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So we have a pretty big family. It's my mother-in-law, sister-in-law, then my other sister-in-law. So we all buy scratch-offs, sit at a table and scratch.
Awesome.
That's
How
great.
excited were they for you that you got called to be on the show?
They like all screamed, cried. It was crazy.
Oh, it's fun. Do you have plans for your winnings?
So I think my husband and I would like to build a house one day, so it goes toward that.
Nice. All right. Well, Alexis, this is what all your parties have come down to right here.
I know.
Winning big in front of all of Ohio.
Okay.
Let's pick your three numbers. 3, 17, and 23. How do you start your game? What's behind 3? $3,000.
Okay. How about the 17? $2,700.
And what's behind 23? $2,300. Well, Alexis, you just won $8,000 just like that. Congratulations. You're in our cash challenge zone. Next up to win is Vanessa. Come join us in the spotlight. Hi, Vanessa. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Who did you bring to join you?
Okay, this is my best friend, Otis, who bought me the ticket.
Nice.
Nice.
And this is my brother, Preston, who's holding my sign.
Nice. Thanks for being here. That ticket, that's a great gift.
Yeah, well, I bought his father a $10,000 one for Father's Day.
Wow.
I didn't mean to. I mean,
You would have kept it yourself
well,
if you knew?
I don't know. It was a $20 worth for $2.
Yeah.
Explosion tickets, and he won $10 an entry and $10,000.
See, when you play Cash Explosion, you can win big. I love that. Do you have plans for your winnings?
Chilling.
Depends on how much I win.
Okay. All right, well, let's find out right now. 21, 18, and 1. All right, let's find out how much you win behind 21. What's there? Ohio Lottery ticket jackpot! You just won $1,000 worth of our $150,000 blast tickets. Have fun scratching those off. I love it.
Well, as lucky as you are with scratch-offs, that's
Right.
a great prize.
So we'll take that Ohio Lottery ticket jackpot, move it down to your take-home total, and see what else is behind 21. $3,100.
And how about the 18? What's there? $2,100.
And what's behind 1? A double! Your friend got the double sign. Love that. All right, we got our multiplier board, 9 money emojis. You can try to tell you something. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear that.
I want the money tree.
You can select it right there to hit that lock button for us. Is that the one you wanted her to pick?
No.
Oh. Hey, it's your game, right? All right, what are we done with behind money tree? $2,100 becomes $4,200. Vanessa, you just won $9,400 plus the Ohio Lottery ticket jackpot, and right now you're at the top of our cash challenge zone. Congratulations.
Oh, this is so much fun. Let's have more of it when we get back. Don't go away.
to show you what Catch Explosion was.
Welcome back. Let's get right back into the winning with Dennis W. Come win the lottery.
Dennis, welcome back to the show.
Oh, thank you.
How long ago were you on the show?
2012.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, we'll talk about that in a second. Who'd you bring with you?
It's my beautiful daughter, Demi.
Hey, Demi,
Hi.
thanks for coming out.
Hi.
How'd you do in 2012?
33,000.
Nice.
Oh, you did very well.
Hit the $25,000.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, you got the bonus.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What are you going to do this time around with the money?
Well, I thought I'd buy a couple of tomahawk steaks and put the rest into my retirement.
Nice.
Nice.
I like it. Let's make it happen, Dennis.
Thank you.
Here's your board.
You know what? I don't know.
Getting some help from your daughter.
16. 14. 19. If you're happy with those, Dennis, lock them in. All right, here we go. How do you start your game, Dennis? What's behind the 16? $3,300. Good start.
And what's behind 14? $3,400.
And behind the 19, $2,100. It's $8,800. And Dennis, enough to get into the cash challenge zone for now. We'll see how it plays out. Congratulations. Up next, we got Jason S. taking the spotlight. Jason, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Who do you have with you?
My beautiful wife, Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks.
What are you going to do with this money, Jason?
Pay off some bills.
Yeah?
Maybe start a new business or
Start a
something.
new business? I like that. What's driving that? You just excited to get out on your own?
Try something new.
Yeah. I like it. I'm glad we can be part of that.
That's awesome.
All right, well, Jason, let's get things started right here. This new business could begin right here with this board. You need to put that in all your information when you start talking about this big business of yours. It all started with Cash Explosion. 12, 19, and 22. You like it? What's behind the 12? $2,800.
And what's behind 19? $3,100.
All right, and behind the 22, $3,400. Jason, $9,300. Just enough to move into the cash challenge zone. Congratulations. V, come down and take a spotlight. Hi, V.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah. So you've just recently started playing.
Yeah.
For about a year now?
It's been like a few months.
A few months. The way you're talking, it seems like you feel guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, don't. That's the luck of the
That's
draw.
the way it happens.
You are here. You're about to win a lot of money. What are you going to do with all this money?
Hopefully I get enough to move and then pay for a vacation with me and my siblings.
Yeah.
Right.
Break time, people. No, not that. Hold on. That's funny, too. A lady boy. Anyway, yeah, Jeff Foxworthy posted this illegal fireworks on River Road. Is it raining outside? Oh, let me. Oh, it is raining. Just making sure that was rain. Okay. Just wondering. I was just wondering if that was rain or not. I would just want. Yep, illegal fireworks on River Road. Nice.
All of it! All of it! I'm gonna run away! That's what I'll do! Run away!
That's stupid. Oh, Patchy the
Where would you like to move?
Well, still in Columbus, just a different area, and
Okay.
then Hocking Hills for the
Vacation getaway.
Oh, that sounds like
Nice down
fun.
there. Yeah.
Love Hocking Hills.
All right, well, let's get it started, V. You've waited so many months for this. There's your board. 2, 8, 21, locked in. All right, V, how do you start your game? What's behind the 2? $3,500.
What's behind 8? $3,100.
And behind the 21, $3,000. $9,600. V, let me tell you something. Since you're fairly new to the game, because you're at the top spot right now with just one player left, there's no way you can be knocked out of the cash challenge zone. You're going to be playing for $50,000 here in just a little bit. Congratulations. We'll
Congratulations.
See you there. All right.
Okay, but that makes you sound like you rigged the game show now, didn't you?
Right.
I mean the lottery show, sorry.
V just locked in her spot in the cash challenge. Dennis M is going to find out if he can get there after the break. Don't go away.
I like you, David McCrary. I do like you. Don't worry, let's go like what's down to like you made it sound like the other person won't get another damn chance.
Holiday season is right around the corner, so if you're looking for the perfect gift, look no further than a bundle of Cash Explosion scratch-offs. It's the gift that keeps on winning. Welcome back. Let's bring up our final player of the night, Dennis M. It is your turn in the spotlight.
Dennis, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Been back there patiently waiting.
Last
Patiently. Yeah, I know you're back. You're looking at it. It's like, come on, let's get on. I want to win some money, right? So, Dennis, $9,500 will guarantee you a shot at $50,000. But what are you going to do with the money that you do win?
Just pay bills and enjoy my birthday coming up.
Oh,
Birthday.
nice. Happy birthday.
Right? So how will this much money, how will this affect your birthday compared to past birthday parties? What are you going to do? How are you going to get crazy with it?
I don't know.
You just know it's going to be different, right?
It's going to be
He's
different.
focused on winning right now.
That's right.
Right,
All right,
right.
Dennis, well then focus your attention right down here. There's your board. Like I said, looking for $9,500 to guarantee a shot at $50,000. 2, 5, and 12. Dennis, what's behind the 2? $2,700.
And what's behind 5? $2,100.
All right, and behind the 12, $2,000. All right, Dennis, it's $6,800. Not enough for the cash challenge yet, but we got that second chance coming up. We'll see you there. Good luck. That is a wrap for game 1. 6 players are headed to the second chance round, and V and Vanessa have locked in those cash challenge spots. You know what we got to do? Listen to this fantastic audience. We're going to double those totals. V, you go to $19,200. Vanessa, $18,800.
The second chance and cash challenge are coming up next. Don't go away. Tonight's winning numbers and the winners of a spot on the December 21st Cash Explosion Show are coming your way live from our Cleveland studio. Good luck. These 6 players have already earned a payday in the thousands, but they're getting a second chance to grow their bank even more. This is super exciting because whoever wins this gets to go on to the cash challenge. Let's start with David. Pick a letter.
The A, please.
A.
The N.
Jason, B.
S.
S. Alexis.
H.
The first C in chance.
The first C in chance.
H. Second
Dennis,
C.
W.
The N in second.
The N in second. Jason, S.
The C in second.
The C in second. And last but not least, Dennis, M. Pick a letter.
The D.
D. All right, whoever turns green has claimed this round and an extra $5 grand. Show us the winner. Jason S. Your second chance paid off. Your journey continues to the cash challenge for a chance to win even more. Congratulations.
The name we see 3 times will be tonight's champion. Don, welcome back. As returning champion, you get to pick first. Where do you think your name's hidden?
Number 3.
Number 3. Who's the first to be on the board tonight? Show us. Vanessa. All right, V, how about you? Where do you think your name's hidden?
9.
Number 9. Who's behind the 9? Vanessa. Oh, this could be quick.
Vanessa, if you find your name, there'll be a quick game and you'll win $50,000.
Number 1.
Number 1. Who's behind number 1? Jason S. Our second chance winner. Where's your name heading again?
2.
2. Who's behind 2? Vanessa Spivery from Cincinnati. You are tonight's champion. You win $50,000 and you're coming back next week to play for more. Congratulations.
I know it's crazy, but we're going to do this again next week, so you might as well be here. We'll see you then. If you're in... Dad, on it. Dad.
Sorry. Tonight's contestants came from towns across Ohio. Wait, what?
Only people who take that first step have a chance to reap the rewards.
I accidentally hit my mic with my hand.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Or an opportunity to get into a... darn it!
Come on! What is that? Oh, you just made me spit. Gross. I saw it go like this.
Well, it's raining harder out there now. I hear it. I don't know if you can hear it, but... Sorry, I'm trying to find another video for y'all.
We went without a health plan for a long time. Having kids was definitely...
Welcome, friends. Welcome back to the kitchen. Today we're going to make what I think of...
Actually, you know what? I don't know. Let's talk about something else here. I hope you like those 2 videos that I shared you. The Cash Explosion show and the one by Google Foods, which it was a nice video. I mean, yep. But that's stupid. That's stupid. Yeah, the last time I checked, that probably a scam. And looks, yeah, that's probably a scam. Right then and there. Yep, that's a scam. Debunk that one real quick. And also damn, It's raining hard out there. It's rained so hard out there, I can hear it. I don't know about you. Hear it. Good thing I'm inside. Good. I want to see Charlotte Flair back. Good. That's good. Finally. I wonder where she was. Oh yeah, she had an injury, which was a really bad injury if I remember. Finally, she might be returning. Luigi Primo. That's funny. Hold on a minute. Still can't find some.
As a fall cake. So we're entering into sort of that fall and winter